Hello everyone, my name is Onepeg, and in today's video we're going to talk about all things related to Dark and Darker, when it starts, and what you need to know to get ready for it. As a reminder, as soon as this video is live, I will be live over at twitch.tv/Onepeg. I think today we're probably going to be playing a little Tarkov, or maybe another survival game, who knows. But the point is, if you want to come by and say hi, hey, come by and say hi, would love to see you. Dark and Darker, a dungeon crawler created by about, less than 24 devs over in Korea at a company called Iron Mace Games, starts tomorrow morning. There's going to be a playtest that is part of Steam's Next Fest that is running for about 7 days. However, while Next Fest begins at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Monday, instead it's going to begin about 6 hours earlier in the case of Dark and Darker. They are releasing the game files about 6 hours ahead of time, which also means, according to the devs, that we'll be able to play the game 6 hours in advance. So, for those of you that are looking to get going in this game, that would be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as opposed to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, obviously, you guys have to do a little bit of math, but if you're going from GMT, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is GMT minus 5, so that would be noon GMT. To opt into the playtest, you simply go to the store page and click on a button that will be located somewhere around here that will say download demo. This is very similar to the opt-in for each of the playtests where you would request access. However, in this case, instead of being able to go with the old game files, for those of us that still have the old playtest still installed, you won't be able to go with the old game files this time unless you take the opportunity to try and shuffle those game files into a new file folder for the demo and then kind of check against to see if there's a different file types or names or whatever. But in the case of all of y'all and myself even not being all that tech savvy and not really wanting to screw with that, you just opt into the demo and it will download all the files and you can kind of get going in there. Anyway, guys, that's what I have for this one. For those of you that want to have some additional information about what's in the playtest and all the features, I'll have a banner that pops up right about there that will, if you hover your mouse over it, you can click on the little video thing and it will give you all of the information from the Q&A that I did with Terry so that you know exactly what's going on. For more news and info, be sure to sub to the channel. I'm going to be no-lifing it in Dark and Darker, putting in some ridiculously long degen hours and making an absurd amount of content. Basically, Saint is going to be buying himself a new car, I swear, at the end of this playtest with all the editing I'm going to have him do. It might not be a super fancy one, but it'll get you from A to B anyway. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Please come and check me out at twitch.tv/Onepeg. Follow me on my socials at OnePegMG on Twitter, at Onepeg on TikTok. And as always, if you would be so kind as to follow the channel, sub the channel here, I would be incredibly appreciative. Thank you so much for lending me your eyeballs, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.